Okay, I got everything I need. Well, I'm getting ready to leave, guys. I gotta go. I got my lunch here for work. Got my music in my ear. Getting ready to hit my Can't Be Good. My Janet Jackson finna be played, finna blast it on there. But I can't blast nothing on my music because my earphones are cheap and it was $2 from the library. So you can't even play it loud unless you had a computer. I was trying to hear that Can't Be Good. That was my song. But no, I gotta go. They fed me breakfast and gave me some coffee. And it's raining outside. Well, it's not. It's kind of drizzling. And I made a video last night, and I was going to tell y'all that last night, crap, is raining. No, it's not. Last night, I had a problem getting home from work, and it was not a good sight at all. It was not a good sight at all. My manager at work told me that they only had second and third shift available, and I'm drinking coffee. Is my tea yellow? Is my tea yellow? I'm gonna brush them because I gotta drink. Oh, okay. Okay, I was getting ready to say. For a minute, I was just drinking some coffee, so as you can see, my tongue's for a minute it was. Um, but no, seriously, I needed to find a way home yesterday because I got off of work at 10 o'clock. But see, they told me that the buses start running at they told me that it was a bus stop in front of my workplace, and when I got out there at 10 o'clock, it was no regular city bus. It was another type of bus that stopped at an earlier time. So there wouldn't have been no way I would be able to make it to work. Make it back home. And I asked everybody around that I stayed with. That I was working with, and everybody, it was out of their way. They lived really too far, or I was going out the way, But even though I offered them gas and money, it still didn't work out. I only had $5, so it just didn't work out. So yeah, that's the thing. So thankfully, I called my grandma and my brother, and I found myself my way back home. So I'm about to go head out now because I'm staying at a church shelter, and I'm not allowed to be lingering around here. I need to really go. I'm relying on the bus right now, and yeah, I don't want to go this way. What I'm going to do now is head over to Sheetz gas station and do it like that, so I won't have to worry about going through none of this, because I'm really not finna sit up here and deal with this right now. Oh God, I'm about to say, don't hit me. It's late at night. Damn, it's not late at night. I'm sorry if y'all can't see me, because I wasn't even supposed to be recording right now this early. Okay, I gotta head over to another location to take my shower and things like that. Get prettied up, bitch. Y'all cannot see me right now, but hold on. I'm gonna step over here to the light so y'all can see me. Ooh, I'm glad I got on this jacket or this hoodie, because I needed it. It's cold out here. Um, I was able to make it back home yesterday. My brother gave me a ride back home, so thank you, God. I'm so glad my brother did, like, because I did not know any other way of getting back home. Um, I wanted to ask my brother, but unfortunately, you know, I was fearful because I thought my brother was going to say, well, why didn't you call somebody and ask him for help? And my thing is, I did call him and ask him to help me. I mean, I did ask somebody for help. And I was just scared because I didn't know if he was going to say, you know, well, you have to find your own way back. Because usually my brother would say some stuff like that. So I was just surprised that, you know, he's gotten back into God-like ways and understanding things and knowing that I'm actually trying to do things, because some people like don't see that, and then some people see it, but still you can't ask and rely on nobody for help, and that's the thing. I'm not gonna lie to you, I left out of there really fast. So when everybody was saying bye, I left out of there because I was trying to catch the bus. I wasn't trying to stop and ask somebody to take me a ride home or anything like that, because I was literally already depending on that bus. So that's the thing. I was depending on the city bus already. So when I get inside this sheets and it gets 8 o'clock, trust and believe, I'm going to call my manager back and I'm going to tell her, you might need to put me, well, I ain't going to say it like that, but I'm going to request that she work something out with me, because I'm not going to leave this job. I'm not going to quit this job. Okay, I'm going to need someone to be with me, because I want to keep it, and plus not only that, I want to keep my place. You see what I'm saying? I want to get in my own place. So that's the reason why, because she did say when we had our safety meeting before I started the job, she said, if you guys have any concerns on the job, okay, let me know so that we can resolve the problem. Don't just walk off the job, just let them know. Let me know something and we can get it resolved. And I'm like, okay, I will. Cause me and my grandma had a talk about that, but that's too personal, so I ain't gonna get started. But I'm letting you discover my personal life, so whatever. We had to talk about that, you know. My grandmother's like, well, Chris, you stay on the job no matter what. And some people you're just gonna have to encounter, and they're just gonna have to, you're just gonna have to deal, you know, with the people at the workplace that act in ways that aren't right, and just suck it up and fight your way through it without causing a big issue, you know, because she said you're always going to run, and I never do cause a big issue, and she know I don't, because she said you're always going to run into somebody that's going to be hateful, or, you know, and something like that, and not treat you right. So don't just walk off of a job. And she done told me about that, and I was telling her, girl, I'm not finna, if she want me to walk with my head down and stuff like that, I'm telling her, girl, I'm not finna walk with my head down and suck it up and keep up with the hell no. I'm gonna goddamn it leave, and they gonna know who the fuck they left. Who the fuck left, and who the fuck they lost that they wish they would have had. They gonna realize it. It happens all the time. People realize late. You got to show them by not showing up. You got to show them. Some people you just gonna have to show them. Let them miss you. That's what it's gonna have to be. Because they should have treated you right the first time. Now they wish you was there. So that was the only thing. It ain't really nothing bad. It kind of is, but I mean, some people just need to understand that what they had, they should have kept up with and treated right, because they wouldn't be going through this situation and this problem. Now, I need my place. God knows I need my place. And I need this job. So, I'm not trying to walk off this job or anything. I did see a Hispanic guy in there. And yes, I ain't working with a whole bunch of Hispanics again. But it ain't got nothing to do about the color. It's about that spirit and the heart of a person. So, I'm like, okay. So not only that, I'm just not finna sit up here and deal with none of that. I'm just not gonna do it. God knows. I'm literally in a situation to where, I'm done walking off of jobs, I'm done doing that. It was a good idea that she had. I already had that idea, but because I was free and I'm not up under nobody else's, nobody controls me but me, I wouldn't take no for an answer and finna just sit there and suck it up when I know there's a whole bunch of jobs out here, and I'll just go to the next one. But like the talk that me and her had, if I continue to just go through these temp agencies, continue and not stay on a job that's real, I have an annually pay, then I'm gonna keep on experiencing this homelessness and stuff like that. And that's not good. You see what I'm saying? Even though I had other sites and other ways of paying my, getting out of this situation by doing that still, because you can find light in any darkness, in anywhere. It might be darkness to somebody else, but it's not. So yeah. But my vision is different from her vision. And I didn't say she was wrong. I just didn't want to be so quick to agree with everything she was saying, just to comfort her, because that's not gonna, but anyway, or comfort myself, however you want to put it. That's pretty much it. But I'm so glad that my brother gave me a ride back home. Oh my gosh. I was able to get back in there in the shelter, in the church shelter, and get me some sleep. They also give you a 30-day bus pass, but I was only able to get the single-day bus pass and they only give you 3 a week. And then of single-day bus passes, they only give you 3 a week. And then if you wait up to 2 weeks, then they give you a 30-day bus pass. You see what I'm saying? Because you utilizing your bus passes, and it's clear that you're going to be using some more, you're going to need more. So they'll just do it like that. So, but unfortunately, I ain't been there that long. So, I got there at the shelter. It's called the WE shelter, the Winter Emergency Shelter, and they are only there to the 31st of March, and it's March 17th. So I got there last week. So the guy in there told me to just call and ask somebody. Call and ask if I give me a 30-day bus pass, so it won't be too late. And it may not even be too late. But he did tell me to check on that. But I'm finna go to Sheetz, because in the mornings when I go to, in the mornings when I wake up, I usually go to, the Urban Ministry the men and women shelter, to eat breakfast, and then walk down to the library or to IRC, take a shower, and this, that, and the third. And they have a shower there at the church. It just be too damn early and cold and going upstairs. And it's a really old school that they turned into a church. So I was like, let me just wait till I fully wake my ass up and then take my ass over to IRC and take me a shower. It ain't nothing but down the street. It's a little bit further than down the street, but it ain't nothing but down the street. I don't like people touching me at the shelter. Some people will see me and they'll just start touching me or saying hey, or whenever time they get my attention, they gotta touch me. Like, why you gotta touch me just to say something to me? Just say something and I hear you. I'm looking right at you. You ain't gotta keep touching me. I'm at my phone, you touching me. I'm looking at my phone, you touching me. I'm looking dead at you, I ain't got nothing on me, you touching me. I'm like, just say something. I hear you. I see you. You don't gotta touch me every time you say something. That's why I'm saying I need security. I need to be in security. When I get famous, and I already am famous, but when the world start realizing who I am, and I get me an attorney and somebody that wanna protect me, so that I can have the right people around me, I'ma have me security and nobody can be able to touch me. Because for one thing, I know how righteous I am, and I know how other people feelings or spirits can rub off, but because I'm righteous, it won't stay. It won't stay. I might get irritated because you touched me, but after that, it's over with. It's done. It is completely done. So I'm finna go inside of this shelter. Of this Sheetz gas station, where I can be by myself with some peace and quiet. Okay, because if you can't hang around no good people, then you don't need to be around nobody. You need to be around yourself and give yourself some time to think, because it's not gonna help you being around somebody who is not good for you just because you're around them. And yes, we get lonely and we be wanting that comfortness, but still you got to be wise and smart about who your comfort comes from with the company you keep, because you can find your own comfort within yourself better than what anyone else can give you. Now, if you come across and find a person that will give you some comfort better than you could give yourself, then that's a good company. But ain't nothing better than the company that you can have by yourself, because that right there just says it all. It says a lot right there. So just make sure that you're able to be content with yourself and knowing that you don't need nobody else, because it's a horrible thing and a horrible feeling to not feel comfortable by yourself when that's all you got to determine your situation, how much peace you have within yourself. It's not. It's better for you to have peace within yourself, because you could be around 1,000 people and nobody comforts you. Okay? You're gonna be the only comfort. This is why some celebrities, if all celebrities, who have the fame and the money, the riches, they literally have all these people around them to help aid them and they all go home alone. And some people don't go home alone, but after all those people are away from you and you're by yourself, that is a huge change and a huge difference for you to sit there and vent to your own self and think about where you're headed in life, how far you've come, what you've done with the blessings that you have, and you're thinking on a whole nother level, because that's a huge change from being low to going back to by yourself and being low and thinking, then being high, then going back to yourself knowing you're still high. And when I say high, I'm talking about excitement, high spirited, or knowing that you have it all. That's a different feeling. And then being by yourself, so and thinking. So but at the end of the day, thinking is thinking. So the thing is, for you to meditate, for you to get yourself right, your mind right, you need to be thinking about something that is going to make you feel like you are worth something. So the company you keep is really going to enable you in this journey, because if you don't keep your own self company and you need somebody else to do that, then I kind of feel bad for you, because I felt bad for when I thought about it. You know what I'm saying? If I needed someone else to keep me company in order for me to feel better about myself, then that's not good. Now, every once in a while it is, but the main goal is for you to get to feel that way about yourself regardless. So you shouldn't need somebody else. We all need help, okay? But the thing is, you might want to go ahead and try to get some confidence within your own self. Be the one that can think about yourself getting better and enabling yourself, so that you don't have to worry about you don't have to worry about depending on another person for your joy, because you can find your joy within your own self. You can find righteousness within your own self. And God said, don't put no trust in flesh, in man, because the flesh can disappoint you. So you take the information that is good enough for you to walk with, to go run with. Take that information, okay? And if you don't agree with something, then that was not for you to take with you, okay? If you take it with you, it's for you to have a different a different eye opener. You're gonna think about, your mind is gonna be open a lot more about why you disagree with something that somebody has said. It's gonna open up your mind and open up your thoughts a whole lot more. So always do rely on yourself, okay? And I know I kind of talked about something else in the beginning of the video, but yeah. Now y'all can see me because I'm walking in a more street light area. That's so funny. But seriously, you guys, you want to make sure that you are comfortable with you it's good every now and then to find comfort with someone else, but you want to really make sure that you're able to get focused and right within your own thoughts, so you don't have to depend on things like that. Your company is more better and more trustworthy than anyone else's company sometimes. But we all need our own company. You need to be able to get right and start thinking positive for yourself and not just let someone else do that for you. That's how you're going to be able to be stronger and know who you are and how much power you have and what you're able to do with the gift that you have. Some people don't even know that they can do a whole bunch of stuff that they didn't even think that they could do, because they didn't know it was in them, because they have not given themselves that ability to experience anything different. So if you're the type of person that always got to be around somebody and you never be by yourself, and you're experiencing trouble or problems, try to get to yourself for once and think your way out. Because the whole point of you getting by yourself is for you to sit there and think about other ways for you to feel different than what you're feeling now. So that's it, you guys. I know I started my video talking about me getting away back home from work and this and that and the third, but eventually I got to what I wanted to say. So I will see you guys, and no, you could not see me through this video because it's early in the morning and I'm walking my ass to Sheetz because I don't want to go to their shelter. See you guys. Take care. Bye.